On January 2nd, 1935, a man with a scarred temple and a cauliflower ear walked into the Hotel President in Kansas City. He carried no luggage, paid for one night in advance, and signed the register as Roland T. Owen. But within 72 hours, room 1046 would become the site of one of the most baffling crimes in American history. A crime involving secret visitors, mysterious phone calls, and a victim who, even as he lay dying from multiple stab wounds, insisted that nobody had hurt him. Who was the man in room 1046? Why was he hiding in the dark? And how did he continue to send letters to his family months after his own funeral? Today, we dive into the cold case of Artemis Ogletree. From the moment Owen checked in, the hotel staff knew something was off. Mary Soptic, a maid, entered the room to clean and found Owen sitting in total darkness. The curtains were drawn tight, and the only light came from a small desk lamp. He seemed anxious, almost paranoid. He told Mary to leave the door unlocked because he was expecting a friend. When she returned later with fresh towels, she overheard Owen speaking to someone. He was telling a man named Don that he didn't want to go out to eat. But here's the first chilling detail. When Mary looked around, the room was empty. Owen was alone, speaking into the shadows. By January 4th, the mystery turned physical. The hotel switchboard noticed the phone in 1046 was off the hook. A bellboy, Randolph Probst, went up to check. He knocked, and a deep voice from inside told him to come in, but the door was locked. When Probst shouted through the wood, the voice told him to turn on the lights. Probst assumed the man was just drunk and left. But by the next morning, the phone was still off the hook. This time, the night bellman used a master key. What he found was a scene from a horror film. The walls and bed were splattered with blood. Owen was found huddled on the floor, with his hands and feet bound by cord. When the police arrived and asked who did this, Owen whispered his final, cryptic lie. "I fell against the bathtub." He died shortly after. He was buried as a John Doe, his true identity seemingly lost to time. The case went cold for a year until a woman in Alabama saw a grainy photo in a newspaper. She recognized the scar. She recognized the ear. This wasn't Roland T. Owen. This was her son, Artemis Ogletree. But the story doesn't end with a name. While Artemis was lying in an unmarked grave in Kansas City, his mother had been receiving typed letters signed Artemis, mailed from various cities across the US and even Cairo, Egypt. How could a dead man mail letters? The police reopened the files. They looked for Don, the mystery man from the hotel. They looked for the anonymous person who had sent money to pay for Artemis's funeral. Every lead ended in a brick wall. To this day, the room 1046 case remains open. Was it a hit organized by a secret society? A tragic fallout between lovers? Or was Artemis Ogletree running from something far darker than the police could ever imagine? The man who checked into the Hotel President wanted to disappear. In the end, he got his wish. He took the identity of his killer and the secret of room 1046 to his grave. If you found this dive into history compelling, hit the like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world's most enduring mysteries.